What's up guys, back on another video. I'm here to go over on the best VPN to use for server owners. Now, servers, we have, for people who are server owners, need to do a lot of port forwarding, and this is regardless if you're running off of a Plex server or, sorry. Sorry. Majority of the time, you don't want people getting a hold of your IP address. But there's a way how they don't have to have your IP address, but you can still host a server so that they don't have to have your IP address. Now, I use AirVPN, and if you ever heard of AirVPN, it actually allows you to have custom port forwarding on the VPN itself. I will not log into my account mainly because I don't want to show any of my account details or anything like that with my AirVPN account. So I'll just show you exactly like what you can do with AirVPN through here, and just go over like what it does. Um, Now, in order to port forward, you can't use like any port you want. There are some other people that use AirVPN or that are using those ports, so they get reservations for those ports. Like say for example, I choose port 1123. I am the only user that is allowed to use 1123 in the service. That's just how it is. There aren't that many people really using it, and as you can see right here, they're about they're not using that much bandwidth, but you can see what the server status is. They'll actually be honest on which servers are having issues, what the connection speed is, and a bunch of other stuff, which obviously for the most obvious reasons, I'm not going to mention that it hides your IP because you obviously know that hides your IP. Has encryption. Obviously, it would have encryption. All this other stuff. It also has no traffic limit, no time limit. You can have up to 5 simultaneous connections per an account, which isn't that bad. You can switch to any VPN as many times as you want. High performance servers in many countries. They're actually really fast. They're really fast servers. Um, this right here, that minimal allocation granted bandwidth is 4 megabits per second download and 4 megabits per second upload. I've actually gotten more than that. I have gotten more than that, but well, I was successfully able to download at 60 megabits per second, but since VPNs actually slow down your internet connection speed, it's actually quite well for me having about 100 megabits per second. So if we go ahead and check out the servers, we can see the different types of servers. And this is the latency overall. Say like I'm connected to a server in the UK. It tells you the maximum load, which is a gigabit per second. I usually choose the Manchester, UK server, mainly because, well, first off, there might be only 60 users, but the load is like pretty small of 6%. And I don't like using this one mainly because the ping is a little high, and also since it's London, it's going to have a little bit more users and a higher load, more than likely. Um, I mean, it's only 10 more users high. Like some of these aren't really that much, but I think majority of the servers that people do use are London, mainly because of the fact that it's so close to where they live, so they use the closest one, and they only use it to hide their IP address. But in here, it also tells you the different servers that they have, what the maximum load of each server is, how many users are using it, and how many servers of that specific region that they have. So if I choose the United States, let's whitelist the United States and we go to servers. As you can see, all the United States servers now start showing up because I whitelisted them. I don't use these other servers. I have no reason to, but if you want to use those ones, you can obviously use one. Obviously, they only have one Japan server, but to be honest, I mean, they're only using 23%. That isn't that bad. So if you live in Japan, it isn't that bad of a service to be using. So like this one right here in Indus, Phoenix, Arizona, it's already capping out the max load, which that's not good. I like to stay closer to the servers that aren't anywhere close from capping out, like say Dallas, Texas. Now, the client that I'm using right now isn't the client that I use for. It's the same client, but this isn't the same client that I use for my server. My server isn't under this computer. My server's under a different computer, and all my settings get sent over. Usually they do. And if you see routes, you can also change the routing, and then you can have it port forward through here outside the VPN tunnel, and you can do that. And there's network locking. There's a lot of stuff that this software has, and it's powered by an um, open source using Open VPN UI. So it is use AirVPN uh, uses a GUI or UI that is open source, so you can get access to the actual source file of the client, so you will know exactly what it does. Anyways, guys, if you guys have any questions, just leave a comment. I actually have been using this for about um, I signed up for a subscription for this service for about, let's see, I'll look it up real quick and see when my last purchase was on my subscription for you, just so that you guys um, know that I'm not really, I'm actually being honest. So I don't really want to show anything that could. So this right here shows my subscription. I can also extend my subscription out to 2020, which is pretty cool. You can actually pay for another year of the subscription, which is nice. So, anyways, guys, hit me a like, hit the subscribe button. If you want to go ahead and check this out, I'll have a referral code that you can click, and you can actually purchase this VPN. It's really nice. I paid for a whole year. I might end up paying for another year just so that I can secure my spot into using AirVPN. But anyways, guys, hit me with a like, hit the subscribe button if you want more videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one.